Grand Rising winners, Grand Rising winners. Okay. Your 2026, ladies and gentlemen. I promised that would fall yesterday's date. I said it would fall straight if you were paying attention, if you were listening, if you wanted to be a winner. The only number on fire. A 5-year-old can pick out fire. I promised between the dates 7/17 to 7/23 that it would fall in North Carolina. That's exactly where it went. Ladies and gentlemen, 639. I promised it would fall straight. One, two, three dollar signs. Three, 8, 4. I promised would fall straight. I said it would fall between the dates 7/21 and 7/27 in Florida. 3729. I double dollar signed it. I said it would make it dead. 7/17 to 7/23. Yesterday was 7/23. 538, ladies and gentlemen. 538. I double dollar signed it, guaranteeing it. It will be promised in the future. (067), number one number, ladies and gentlemen. I promised you would see that number yesterday. I actually said you would see it between 7/18 and 7/24. Yesterday was 7/23. (9902), ladies and gentlemen. I guaranteed 9902 would fall straight. Who's listening? Who's paying attention? 4835, ladies and gentlemen. I double dollar signed it, saying it would fall yesterday. It fell in Missouri. I need you to watch out for 5430. You will see that combination over and over. Watch it go to Georgia. 2 states before, 2 states after. 0983. You will see Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, 7-6 deuce 1. You will see 9085 Indiana. 7631 Pennsylvania. 5430. You will see that's an Ohio hookup. Those are by way of Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. I triple dollar signed your 1276, promising promising it would fall. in Ohio. I said you would see it between the dates 720 and 726. Remember, we don't gamble here. We only invest in what we know. Four, 1, 6, ladies and gentlemen. I kept my promise. Ohio got 164. Five, 8. I declared and I decreed it would fall straight. The only number on fire. I said you would see this number between the date 721 and 727. Yesterday was 723. 900. I told you 900 would fall straight over and over and over again. The only number on fire. Two states before, two states after. Boom, boom, boom. 771-339. Ladies and gentlemen, your 339 answered my call on fire. Straight fire. Watch out for 140. Watch out for 951. 140 and 951. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 135 no matter what. You will see 139 no matter what. You're watching out for 239. 239 is extremely strong. 239. 239 Delaware, 239 Iowa, straight, guaranteed. Watch out for triple threes, ladies and gentlemen. Seven, 135, you will see North Carolina, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New Jersey. Puerto Rico, 0482, no matter what. New York, DC, 9731, ladies and gentlemen, 9731. That's North Carolina. 5419. Pennsylvania. 9267. 9267. You will see 9267. Indiana. Tennessee. 8260. You will see 8208. You will see 8200. You will see. You can see 8200 in Kentucky, Michigan, 2 states before, 2 states after. Those are by way of North Carolina, 2 states before, 2 states after, 1793. The only number on fire I promised would show up and show out in North Carolina. I said if you focused on my fire, which I promise will manifest 719 to 725, I guaranteed it would go to North Carolina. 8175, you will see Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. You can see it in Puerto Rico. 5897, ladies and gentlemen, you will see. Watching out for 2436 in Florida. 9784, you will see. And 1509, you will see. DC. 7976, extremely strong. Triple dollar signs should tell you the story on that one. 7051. 7051, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Those numbers are by way of Florida, 2 states before, 2 states after. Ladies and gentlemen, your 4326, I promised would show up and show out. They dropped 2436 on that promise. I told you, 721 to 727, I guaranteed it would show up in Florida. Triple dollar signed it. 811922, you will see. 732, you will see. 964, it should be obvious you're going to see 964. 759, no matter what. 136, Florida. 653, you will see. And 176, you will see. Those are by way of Florida, 2 states before, 2 states after. 136 straight. Between the dates 717 and 724, Florida. 557 899, 557 899, 557 is New York. 899 is Pennsylvania. 760, you will see 760 over and over and over again. You want to look for it in Iowa. Virginia. New Mexico. 629, you will see in Michigan. Watch out for 903. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 146, New Jersey. 146, Ohio. 197, no matter what. 124 is guaranteed. Those numbers are by way of Michigan. There's your 926. I promised it would fall. I said you would see this number over and over and over again. 926 fell straight for us. Congratulations, Big Money West. Very good listener. You got 09020290, Michigan. 8134. You're going to see these numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Look for it in Virginia, heavy. 8167, you will see. $8137, you will see. Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Mexico. 0208. I've called that number out at least 2 times already. 1209. You should already know DC, Rhode Island, Michigan. 2090. Michigan got it. Ladies and gentlemen, 0029. I promised you would see that number drop in Michigan. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Michigan. I circled Ohio, but Michigan, triple dollar signed it. I said it will manifest between 719 and 725 if you believed. 5753, Ohio, Puerto Rico, 2 states before, 2 states after. You're going to see 8764, New York, Pennsylvania. You're going to see 3553, Puerto Rico, Tennessee, Ohio, New Jersey, Missouri, Virginia, 2 states before, 2 states after. 664 Deuce, you will see 2 states before, 2 states after. Georgia. You're going to see 014 Deuce. 014 Deuce is DC, Rhode Island. 7462, you will see. Triple dollar sign, you should already know. There's your 6442 over and over and over again. Watch out for quad fours. 484, you will see. You're going to see 404 over and over and over again. 819, you will see. 691, ladies and gentlemen, Georgia. 691 went to Georgia on a promise. 475, Ohio. 840 will fall right after that straight. It did. 85 Deuce, you will see. Look for that in New York. 2 states before, 2 states after. And Texas. Don't leave out Puerto Rico. 673, you will see. 819, triple dollar sign. There's your 475. I promised 475 would fall straight. All you had to do, focus on my top 3 digits, which I promised top 2 will manifest. 721, 727. I guarantee it will fall in Ohio. 475 straight. Promise. Ohio. 929858, you will see. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 236. You will see 849. Watching out for 708, 168, Georgia, 857, and 793. Those are by way of Georgia. There's your 186, number one number. I promise you would see that number by the deadline date, 723. Yesterday was 723. Six, 831, ladies and gentlemen. Look for that number in Virginia. You'll see it in Pennsylvania. You'll see it in Texas, 2 states before, 2 states after. Watching out for 3896, Texas. Missouri, 2 states before, 2 states after. 7245, Georgia. You're going to see 6310, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. 7354, Georgia. Puerto Rico. Delaware. Watch out for 2564, extremely strong combination. 6633 will be making its debut. You can see it in Virginia, Iowa, 2 states before, 2 states after. Also, don't leave out Texas and Ohio. 7984. I've given you that number over and over. If you don't believe me, you need to leave. 1969, ladies and gentlemen. 9691 is Texas. 9684, you will see. Watch out for 2964, no matter what. You will see 2780, New Jersey, Rhode Island. Watching out for 1968, extremely strong combination. You'll see that in Texas. Watching out for 9615, Puerto Rico and Pennsylvania. $335, 900. We already called the 900. Promised it would fall multiple times straight. It fell twice. Tennessee and Texas, 2 states before, 2 states after, just like I promised. 720, you will see. Look for that in Tennessee and Texas. You're going to see 123. 123 is Pennsylvania, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Delaware, New York, Texas. 963. Your 963 was delivered. North Carolina. 428, you will see. Watching out for 718 and 427. Very strong combinations. 848, you will see. 699, you will see. 239, we already captured as a promised hit. Iowa. Straight. 841. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not seeing what I am seeing, look, 239 dropped yesterday. 841 dropped yesterday. Straight. Ladies and gentlemen, 174508. You will see these combinations. 508 is Missouri, Indiana, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New Jersey. $185 and 649. Watch out, they're guaranteed. 841, ladies and gentlemen. I guaranteed it would fall straight, straight it fell. 4253. You will see 4253 over and over and over again. Watch it go to South Carolina. Watch it go to Georgia. 2 states before, 2 states after. 7463. You will see. Ladies and gentlemen, 8255. You will see in Tennessee. 2 states before, 2 states after. Don't leave out Iowa. Don't leave out Indiana. You're going to see 8624 over and over and over again. You're watching out for 9684, New York. 9682, Indiana. And 8652, your only number on fire. 2481 0973. 0973 fell straight. I triple dollar signed it, promising it would fall. 0973. Who's paying attention? Who's following my winning instructions? You're watching out for 8654. You will see 8654. You're watching out for 8655. You will see 8655. You're watching out for 3685. Your 3685 is Missouri. 3685 Pennsylvania. 3685 South Carolina. 3685 Michigan. 3685 Texas and Puerto Rico. 2490. You're going to see that number over and over and over again. Watch out for 8200. You will see that. And watch out for 8261. Those are by way of North Carolina. There's your 0973, ladies and gentlemen. I told you that number would fall over and over and over again. So when it fell in North Carolina straight, you didn't want to believe me. 711477, you will see. Watch out for 895. Watch out for 860. You will see 850 over and over and over again. You can see it in Indiana. You can see it in Missouri, heavy in Missouri. Watching out for 953. You will see 953 over and over. Watch that go to South Carolina. Two states before, 2 states after. You are going to see 764 and 754 over and over and over again. Your 754 we already captured. Those are by way of North Carolina, 2 states before, 2 states after. There's your 935, once again, guaranteed. 953, right there. Straight. $511-088. 754 over and over and over again. 961 over and over and over again. Watch out for 426. Watch out for 304. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 126 fall straight. I guarantee it. It did in Pennsylvania. 502, you will see. Those are Florida. There's your 304. $304 guaranteed straight. 304 fell. 3486 you will see. You're watching out for 468 deuce. You're going to see those in Pennsylvania, Texas. Watch out for 4683, extremely strong, no matter what. 9527, extremely strong, no matter what. You'll see those in Tennessee and Texas. You're watching out for 4684, extremely strong, guaranteed. And you will see 5390. $7925 right there. I promised that number would fall. They dropped 7295. 813000194. Look for those in Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 6981. You will see 9871 no matter what. 0206 or 0260. You're watching out for 1354 and 6132, which are guaranteed. 6981, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Texas. You will also see it in Virginia. And those numbers are by way of Georgia. 255-200, you will see 830 over and over. 830, you will see. And 038, you will see. Watching out for 243, ladies and gentlemen. 243, I promised would show up and show out. Again, 456, you're going to see in New Jersey. Look for it in DC, New York. You're going to see 457 over and over and over again, and 268. Watch out for 640. Watch out for 01 deuce. There's your 200. I guaranteed it with double dollar signs. It fell by the deadline that I had prescribed for it. 770-455. You're going to see these combinations over and over and over again. You're watching out for 517, ladies and gentlemen. 517 is extremely strong combination. Your 517, I promised would fall. It showed up and showed out in one of my catalyst states, which is Texas. You're going to see 072 over and over and over again. You're watching out for 145. Your 145 is extremely strong. Look for that number in Missouri. You're going to see 769 over and over and over again. Those are Texas numbers. There's your 207. Watch out for 2909. I told you that number would fall over and over and over again. You're watching out for 2092, 2090. 2090 showed up and showed out in Michigan. Watch out for 09421383. You will see. You can see that in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see it in Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching out for 4195, extremely strong combination, DC. And 2046, you will see. and that is a Texas number. There's your 3831 that I told you would fall over and over and over again. I promised it would fall. 9872, you will see 9872 over and over and over again. Look for that number in Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 5432 no matter what. 1010 and 0011. Watch out for 7896. 7896 is Pennsylvania. Two states before, two states after. You're watching out for 9832, Kentucky, Virginia, 9243. You're going to see that number over and over. Watch it go to Iowa. Watch it go to Delaware. Two states before, two states after. There's your 0101, ladies and gentlemen. I called it. 114277. You will see these combinations roll out. I need you to watch out for 589205. You're going to see 854 and 610 guaranteed. 096, ladies and gentlemen, your 096. I told you to watch out for 096. 096 is a very strong 15. Look for that number in Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, and 587 is double dollar sign as proof that you'll see it. Ohio is the catalyst state. You got 520 promised. They dropped 205. 550797, you're going to see. Watching out for 854 over and over. 520 over and over. 793, 061, 326, and 698. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 016, guaranteed to fall straight. There's your 061. I promised you would see it. 5082, 0508. Look for those numbers in Tennessee. You're going to see 8320 no matter what. 8320 is Virginia. 8320 is Kentucky. Seven nine six one, you will see Indiana. Two states before, two states after. Texas, same deal. Watching out for 8202, you will see 8450. 7028, triple dollar sign, you should already know. 0508 is your only number on fire. 6917 right there, guaranteed. There it is, 9761 promised. 1940, you will see. 4312, you will see no matter what. You're watching out for 0943. You're going to see 1920, 8756. You will see 9990. And you will also see 3294, Delaware. Iowa. Two states before, two states after. Those are Tennessee hookups. There's your 6587 right there, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see that number in Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Big Money West. 422828, you're going to see. Not 792704, you're going to see those as well. Watching out for 246387. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 247 and 986. Those are by way of Tennessee. There's your 636 and your 233. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for 402 and 251. You will see 210069. Your 069, I promise, would fall. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 903 and 285. Kentucky. Those are North Carolina numbers. There's your 960 right there. 6180, you will see Kentucky. 9362, you will see Delaware. Also Florida. 3294, you will see Delaware. Iowa. 8710, I promise, would fall. Kentucky. You are going to see 9654. You are going to see 956 deuce over and over and over again. 8701, I promised it would fall. It dropped off in Kentucky. There you have your 8170. I promised it would fall. Went to Kentucky. Congratulations, Big Money West. 0302342. You will see Florida. Watching out for 421-86952, Indiana. You're going to see 5323 on fire. 0253, you will see. Watching out for 3572. 4146, you will see 5523 and also 1372, Rhode Island. 771899, you will see 239. We already went over that one straight. 632 is guaranteed and promised. You will see 496. You will see 301, 206, and 748. There's your 301 straight, promise, kept. 522366, 522, I guaranteed would fall. Watch out for 810, triple dollar sign, promised. You're going to see 825, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see 612, ladies and gentlemen. Your 612 we already took credit for. Watch out for 294. Watch out for 034. Those are by way of Ohio. 216 is right there. Fell in Pennsylvania. Guaranteed. 1687, you will see. Look for that number in Virginia. You will see it in Kentucky. You'll see it in Pennsylvania. 2 states before, 2 states after. 9876, no matter what. 5432. 2543. Watching out for 9010. You'll see that in DC. You're watching out for 0176. Look for that in Rhode Island. $9011 dropped off in DC. Those by way of Ohio. There's your 2354, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see that in Georgia. I even met my deadline on that prediction. Watch out for 7541. Watch out for 5374. Very strong numbers. 5374 is on fire. 9731, ladies and gentlemen. It's double dollar sign, but it's going to be promised in the future, just like you see me promise it to go to North Carolina. Watch out for 2371. Watch out for 8960. 8597. You will see 2571 in Rhode Island. Watching out for 8096. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 8096 make its debut. You're also going to see 9860. Watch out for 977 and 229. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 49 deuce. You will see 540. You're also going to see 795, 846, 632, and your 329 is going to keep popping out. Those are Michigan numbers. There's your 486. There's your 486, 7 hours before it dropped. 345, 794. You will see these combinations 389 and 596. You will see those no matter what. 790 and 124, they're guaranteed. There's your 956 promised, 596 straight. Watch out for 6450. You will see. You'll see that in New Mexico. 6543-8340 on fire. Quad zeros on fire. Watch out for 6150. You will see New Mexico. You're watching out for 3120. You're watching out for 7998. Very strong combination. You're also looking out for 6120 Rhode Island. You will also see 8970. Those are by way of Georgia, 2 states before, 2 states after, 9987. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 7998 that dropped. 7164 Kaepernick's constant, you're going to see 7262. You will also, in your 7262 is North Carolina, also Tennessee. Watch out for 7261. I promised that number would fall in Ohio. 9580 you will see in Michigan. You will also see 9186 over and over and over again. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Texas. You'll see it in Virginia, 2 states before, 2 states after. You're watching out for 7643. 9851 is a Virginia hookup. Indiana and Michigan. Those are Texas. 0598, you will see they dropped 8095. Watch out for 0598. You're going to see 559 and 334. Ladies and gentlemen, you will. 706 is no matter what. 920, you will. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 783. Those are no matter what. Your 526, ladies and gentlemen, will fall straight, guaranteed. Watching out for 201. Those are by way of Texas. There's your 783 right there, ladies and gentlemen. They dropped 783 straight. 559, 991, 847, 219. You will see these combinations. 410, 409. Your 409, I promised would fall straight. It fell straight in New Mexico. You're watching out for 931 and 194. You will see those combinations make their debut. There's your 104 promised. There's your 401 straight. Ladies and gentlemen, 104, 401 straight. 9431, you will see in Delaware. You are watching out for 0521 on fire. 9520, watch out for 3146. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 2005 and 9591, you will see. Watch out for 9475. Extremely strong combination. There's your 1042. Watch out for 3939. You will see that combination in Iowa. Watch out for 2210. 3041, 8021 are no matter what. You will see 9150 and 0120 Rhode Island. Those are North Carolina. 656, 699. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 974-842-856-815. Your 81 promise would show up and show out. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 967. It's going to show up and show out. And you will see 962. All of those numbers I scheduled for yesterday to fall. They all fell. Watch out for your 158. I just went over that combination, guaranteed as proof. Watch out for 400 and 446. You will see 456 over and over and over again. Watching out for 745-130. You will see 604296 over and over and over again. There's your 815 promised. Those are by way of Florida. There's your 446, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to watch out for 446 to keep making its debut. 2990, 2990. Watch out for 2970. You will see 2920 and 2900. 9420, 3831. Watch out for 1495, and you will see 2460. Those are by way of Florida. 8331, you will see. Watch out for 8543. You will see 8543 over and over and over again. 8252, extremely strong. Watch out for 2398, Indiana. You will see 521. You will see 8254 over and over. Watch it go to Iowa. Watch it go to Indiana. And ladies and gentlemen, your 8254. I promised you would see that number. Look, between 722 and 728. It showed up and showed out in South Carolina. Mm, 339 was promised straight. (9173) Missouri. 9173 North Carolina. Those are by way of Georgia. There's your 7736. You can see that number in Tennessee. Six 699 is extremely strong. You're watching out for 974 and 84 deuce. Watch out for 856 185. Your 185 is extremely strong. 185, 185. Where are we at? 185, 185. You can see 185 in New York, 185 Missouri heavy. And I promised it would show up and show out. 967, 962. There's your 185 once again. You should already know what big money patterns are going to fall just by what you hear me calling out. 688, you will see. 990, you will see. Watch out for 486. You will see. 960, Virginia. It's going to be promised in the future. 930, 924. It's no matter what. 031 and 431 are guaranteed. There's your 924. There's your 249. They drop 924. 7320, 7620. You'll see those in Rhode Island. You're watching out for 4320. You're also going to see 1989. You're going to see 7650 and 2022. 60432531 on fire. 9946-7760. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 7463252112250943. Okay, let's tally these up, ladies and gentlemen. Guaranteed promises. Straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Do we have another 803 on here? Yep, right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Hold on. Let's go see if we did those nines. Triple nines. Nines. Said you would see it between 7 and 729. 7 triple nines. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 guaranteed hits. I promised 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I promised 28 of those would fall. Straight, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of those numbers I either guaranteed or promised they would fall straight. So yesterday, somebody posed a question as to I should put the sums of the numbers. If I put the sums of the numbers, then you will be concentrating on the sums. You won't concentrate on what I am guaranteeing. You won't concentrate on what I am promising. I make it so easy that a 5-year-old who doesn't need to know the sum, who doesn't need to know the pair, just the first two and the fire. Triple dollar signs are a new coming up feature that I am utilizing because I know that there's people who are stealing my work and claiming it to be their own. I know that there's people who would love to be able to do what I do, but they can't. So they have to come to me and steal from me. So that's why you won't see me going live after 8/1 unless I put it on a paid website or paid service. So you would have to subscribe to get that information. Again, 2026, I promise, would fall straight on yesterday's date. Nine nine zero two, I guaranteed it would fall straight. 0973, I promised it would fall straight. 409, promised straight. 803, promised straight. 423, straight, promise. No, not it wasn't promised straight, but it was promised. 7801, promise. 926, promise straight. 239, promise straight. 126, straight. 339, promise straight. 840 straight. 639 promise straight. 7193 2026 promise straight. 136 384. You got 2436. I promised that one would fall. 475 promise straight. 900 promise straight 2 times. 841 straight. 900 promise straight 2 times. 164 promised. 621 promised. 6271 promised. 916 promised. 384 promised straight. 558 promised straight. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot pay attention to the first two numbers, if you cannot focus on the first two numbers, you need to leave my group. When I mention sums and pairs, that's for my advanced members who know that 558 is 18, 9, and 27. If I give you the sums to the numbers, then you're just going to be focusing on sums. And that doesn't work for everybody. Some people just want to know what the number is going to be. That's why I do it the way that I do it, so you can get the number one, the number two number, fire, triple dollar signs. That's what you need to focus on. So for New York, 812, that's 11, 2, and 20. 0048, that's 12, 3, and 21 for your sum. Ohio, that's 11, 2, and 20. That's 16, 7, and 25 for Ohio. Michigan, 18 and 25. 18, 9, 27, 25, 7, and 16. Florida, 15, 6, and 24. 21, 3, and 12. North Carolina, 18, 9, and 27. 10, 1, and 19. Kentucky, 10, 16, 7, 1, 19, 25. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you focused just on my catalyst states, so just playing in Tennessee, Texas, Ohio, Georgia, Michigan, Florida, North Carolina, you would have won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 times you would have won just playing in my 7 catalyst states. I promised 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 hits you would have got. Promised. Just playing the first two, the fire and the triple dollar signs. You would have hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times straight yesterday alone, just playing my catalyst states. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, abundant prosperity in health and in wealth to all who follow me and believe in the hard work that you see me accomplishing every single day. I will see everybody at the winner's table, no matter what, at 10:30. I may or may not be to go live again at 10:30, but I will post the results on TikTok, Facebook, and I will post the predictions on dynamicpredictions.onrender.com and also on my private Discord channel. So if you subscribe to dynamicpredictions.onrender.com, and when you get your receipt, you send it to dynamicallydriven@gmail.com, you will get added to my private Discord channel. I will send you a link. This way you get the best of both worlds. You get real-time predictions within minutes of the number dropping, and then you get bona fide predictions on the website where nothing is up there but promised and guaranteed winning numbers. Yep, all of the sums, you can get your sums on this website right here, Dynamic Predictions. If you want to know the sum of a number, go to the combinations on the website, put the number in that combinations box. It will tell you what the sum of that number is, and it will tell you every number that resonates with that same sum.